Well, welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Atlas Let's Play. Last episode, if you did not see it, please go check it out. We explored the Enchanted Forest. We, what else did we do? Explored the Enchanted Forest. We then found the secret lab, and we're thinking that the father's in there. Seems like this is a lab studying the purple dots on these damn darn Pokemon. We're gonna continue to explore it, hopefully find the father, and see what we can get out of it, huh? So if you guys enjoyed today's episode, sure as always, let's get on with it. Anyway, there's shit. Weird shit. Or Eevee, it's not popping off. I was thinking, I'm gonna just fire back. What are these? Then are you doing this? Recommend the theme of the following report to be read. Research report Atlas Ship 01. Leader Atlas contacted me to entrust me with an important mission in the study. Study the highly regenerative cells with phantom leaves. Heard rumors that if you fuse them, you can cure any disease with them. Research, if successful, could be an incredible breakthrough in Pokemon medicine, even human medicine. With these cells, we can quickly create an antidote for what Leader Atlas named the Atlas virus. The thought alone makes me my instinct churn with excitement. We're here to begin this research. My scientists and I will travel to the melancholy forest to capture Phantom that could serve as test subjects. Interesting. We're doing so good now. We're starting to run out of something. Starting to run out. Hopefully we may get to see Edgy evolve today too. Lightning. Want to see your blood. Oh. What's in blue flame? So is that just because of the mutation? Come on, Snow, you can't miss. Snow, please, you gotta hit it. Snow, you're letting the team down. You know. Bling. Here you can read the following report. Atlas CHP-97, a transfusion occurred after a new incursion into Melancholy Forest to obtain more Phantom to experiment with. I've been informed that the first Raditz that we tested the antidote on has perished. Our calculations were wrong. How is this possible? We must likely use the regenerative cells with others. One of my scientists has begun to suspect that the miraculous property of the leaves comes from the will of the Phantom. And although it sounds far-fetched, he might be right. Although when humans has formed a strong bond with the Pokemon, we'll be providing these with the valid cells, but upon analyzing them, nothing new appears in our microscopes. We're at a standstill. We continue investigating. Meanwhile, we will have to dispose of the Rattata bodies in the place where no one can ever find them. About this, that's in the middle of the ocean. Right? Let me heal real quick, and then I'll see what the hell we're supposed to do. I assume that's where we're supposed to go. Look at Swablu. I would like to go edgy. the hell did the gym leader go? Like, she said she was gonna go somewhere to look for their dad in, like, the fucking bottom of the area, and I have not seen her once, and I've been to the bottom. And I'll have to find one that corresponds to the place. There. Sorry, Candy. I gotta read these again. I got one card. Or maybe it's in. Wait. Okay. Atlas DHT-45. They managed to stimulate the cells with electric shocks from Pikachu. These Pokemon have the exact power to cause a small reaction with which we have been able to obtain an antidote for Atlas virus. Tested notes to Gratita. After 5 days of fever and discomfort from the Pokemon, strange marks have appeared on their skin, but we've confirmed that they are completely cured of the virus. We would say this is a great victory for Atlas Laboratories. As soon as Atlas gives us the green light, we will mass produce the antidote to distribute it as soon as possible to trainers with affected Pokemon. Okay, so the green spots are from the leaves. Damn, we really get fucked by it. Fine. Yeah, I'm going to do the smart thing and switch. I can see Edgy Evolve. Alright, our first evolution. What do we got? Pretty cool. Ooh, leftovers. Oh yeah. I'll agree with you. What? Damage from Vito. First time I've ever actually used Vito. You just heard to enter. Ooh, okay. Pepper Rush acquired. Okay, we can't use this though. Well, let's go heal, and we'll open up the final door. My extraction. It's a Joltik! Scooter. He's a cool guy, I'll give you that. Wait, is there dad? Arthur, read where you see friends, I see a cure. These poor Pokemon don't have companions, and many of them never will. We're better than to sacrifice their valuable lives to save those who have someone to share it with. There's been another way. And what if there isn't? Will it take hundreds or maybe thousands of victims? Will with it until we find another way. Now you understand, in a way you agree with me. You've already suffered something similar. I'm sure you won't. I'm sure you would have given anything for the cure for Lila, if there had been one. Did you dare go there, Aaron? Also, stop trying to hide it. I know the whole truth. Stop talking nonsense. There's no truth to know here, Arthur. Atlas Laboratories has nothing to hide. We're simply investigating the cure for that new virus. Does it seem so strange to you? New virus, huh? And that's it? Then why does all this exist? You have too many secrets for someone who's supposedly not hiding anything. I've been tracking you since I met the first person with an infected Pokemon. It was operated at night or in the dark places. Wouldn't that seem strange to you? We worked during the day in laboratories spread across the region. Laboratories like this, hidden beneath the forest. I have to admit, I never would have imagined you'd have bases like this. I'm trying to continue with this. I know everything. We're dedicated to saving Pokemon, whether you like our methods or not. And you know what, Arthur? To save thousands of lives, you have to know how to sacrifice a few. I won't let you interfere with my virus research. Neither you nor anyone else. Timmy, you're here. Get out of here. Report this to the police. You again, always meddling in things that don't concern you, I see. You won't be going anywhere. Here. Oh! Oh, his ice face! What? Yeah, you're ice face. I'm sorry. Is everything under the sun? We should live a rock here. Rock punch! Honestly, I'd rather have that. Snow, stop trying to learn these elemental moves. Well, we get up with it, Scyther. Boom! Man beat me twice, but no more. The cloud will disappear in a few minutes. I don't think you'll have many chances to live, boy. Especially if you're trying to get Arthur out of here. So feel proud to be part of the advancement of Pokemon medicine. Stop. You are under arrest in the name of the Ingario. Arthur, team, arrest area immediately. Get him out of here quickly. It won't be long before this power lab goes up. Will it help me carry him? Jenny, take care of my daughter. Arthur, it's too late. Let's get out of here. Run, this place is gonna explode! Follow fire spiders! One big boom. You have to make sure this part of the forest doesn't burn down. Boy, don't just stand there. Get to the city. Run! Who? I was in a safe area, but still, the site was devastated. The smell of fire and smoke burned in my lungs. Was it supposed to be me? Other people rushed to the site of the explosion, trying to calm the fire. Others fled in terror. It hurt to watch it all. Okay, come on. The one who hurt the most was either Kendra. I didn't know what to say to her. Well, not possible. I don't really know if I could say anything. Even if I had, I couldn't. Although I tried to speak, no words came out of my mouth. I usually talk much, but when I had to, I couldn't. Her gaze never reached me, but it was inevitable. She'd come looking for something, and she had just found it. Fortunately, I hardly knew that girl at all. Her crying broke my heart, although certainly not more than hers broke. Everything was over and the fire was extinguished. Agent called us to attend Aryan's interrogation at the police station. If there was anything clear about this whole situation, it was that we needed answers. Many of you are aware of what you caused by blowing up the underground lab. Tell Arthur and I'll tell you too, Agent. To progress, sacrifices must be made. Like killing innocent people in Pokemon? You don't seem as tough as everyone says, Iron Lady. Do you lose your nerves that quickly? Who do you think you are to decide if someone lives or dies? Kendra, please calm down. You know I understand your situation, but now it's not the time to behave like this. Shouting won't fix anything. Anyway, please. Now tell me, Aaron, all these crimes you committed, did you do them in the name of the Atlas Laboratories, the organization you belong to? No. I always act on my ideals. Atlas Laboratories has nothing to do with this. I'm dedicating my life to Pokemon medicine, and as I've said before, sacrifices are necessary. I'll gladly be one of them if it means saving thousands of lives. You said you had nothing to hide. Why did you blow up the lab then? Let you misrepresent all of our experiments. I know we're more than suspicious, but let me remind you that there's nothing in the law against using Pokemon for scientific purposes. All the advancements so far have been tested on Pokemon. Potions, PowerPoint restoration, status healing. And although no one has stopped to think about it, luckily a large number of Pokemon died during those tests. These kinds of substances don't work on the first try, or the second, and remember that today. Every trainer has some of these items in their bag. I expect to be punished, but only for the crimes I did commit. Like Arthur's murder and the damage caused to the ancient forest. You're a despicable being. Kendra, stop it already. And I'd like to know the purpose of that research you've been talking about. You have nothing to hide, right? No, and in fact, it would be better if I explain our intentions. That way you'll fully understand that Atlas Laboratories is not a group of criminals. See, a relatively new virus has appeared, which we have named the Atlas virus. It only reacts to Pokemon that have been exposed to infrared light emitted by a Pokeball when capturing a Pokemon. In other words, only Pokemon that have had a trainer can get sick. The virus parasitizes the cells of the body, causing constant damage that ends the life of its host in just a few days. At this laboratory, we're studying how to, studying how the virus behaved and obtained quick results. Creating a cure that combated the virus at the cost of leaving strange marks on the skin of the infected Pokemon. Since we confirmed it worked without any problems, we distributed it to anyone we saw with a sick Pokemon. The research was done so quickly that there were a few factors we overlooked. The duration of the effect. We recently discovered that our cure only lasts a few months, and our current research is to improve that time, to develop a permanent cure. So the Atlas virus. I suppose you'd agree with me, Agent, that if your Pokemon were infected by such a virus, you'd want a cure as soon as possible, right? Would it matter at that moment how many lives were sacrificed to develop that cure? Because I don't think so. As I said, Agent, silence implies consent. I invite you to continue investigating the case at our headquarters in Boris Tennis Town. There you can find our vice president and ask her whatever you need. Still, you must be patient. The vice president is a very busy woman. Vice president, couldn't I speak to the person in charge of the laboratories? No, nobody knows who they are. They call themselves Atlas, hence the name of our laboratories. They talk to us through video calls. They cover their face with a mask and distort their voice so we can't recognize them. You could be Atlas yourself and I wouldn't know. You're telling me you follow the orders of someone you don't know? Follow the orders of someone whose ideals are the same as ours, advancing Pokemon medicine. A brilliant mind. Right now, a few Pokemon suffer from the Atlas virus, but imagine if it drastically multiplies and infects most of the captured Pokemon. You know it's currently very hard to find someone who doesn't have a Pokemon under their care. How many victims would there be in that case? It would be an entire pandemic. It would generate a significant crisis for both Pokemon and us humans. Unfortunately, I don't think it's that hard to imagine, Agent. That's enough for today. I'll do as you said. I need to know more about these experiments. I'll go to Bortennis Town and speak with the vice president of Atlas Laboratories. Jenny, let me go with you. I need to know what they're up to. Kendra, please, Jenny, I have to do it for my father. I won't rest till every one of those criminals is behind bars. I don't know what it is, but I know they're up to something. Maybe my father was the first, but he won't be the last if they keep doing what they're doing. I'll be by. Alright, but you have to promise me you'll take care of the gym, even if you're alone. The days when I'll call you to attend the investigation, you'll close the gym, and the rest of the time you'll handle it as your duty as a gym leader dictates. Jenny, it's your duty. Only you can take care of the gym. And let me tell you, no one would do it better than you. I know Arthur well. I knew Arthur well. I know he would have wanted you to get up and show that characteristic strength of yours. Smile and keep moving forward without looking back, just like he always did. Yes, I'll do it for my father. That's it. That's the Kendra I know. Jimmy, battle me at my gym. It will be a way to honor my father. I want him to feel proud of me wherever he is. I'll be waiting for you there. Kendra, we'll talk later. Good luck to both of you. Holy, that was a lot of talking. Ooh. Alright guys, to get my job ready, I'm gonna end the episode here. Next episode we will take on is it the first gym? No? Yes? I don't know. I wanna say it's the second gym? Anyway, I'm gonna end the episode here for today. Next episode we'll take on the gym. Everyone has a good day / Bye!